Welcome to QuizGrid, everyone! Get ready because today we're playing Guess the Correct Answer. Let's go! If you enjoy these, smash that like button and subscribe. It helps us so much. What can kangaroos not do at all? Walk backwards. In which museum does the Mona Lisa hang today? The Louvre in Paris. In Greek mythology, Zeus is the king god of what? That's the sky and thunder. In which city does the Christ the Redeemer statue stand watch? Yes, it's Rio de Janeiro. Which actor provides the voice of Shrek in the movies? Mike Myers voices Shrek. What is the main reason wolves howl? And it's to talk to their pack over long distances. What shape is our home galaxy, the Milky Way? A spiral. How long is a single round in professional boxing? Correct! It's 3 minutes. What did ancient Mesopotamians write on before paper existed? Wet clay tablets. Which actress and singer voices Elsa in Frozen? Idina Menzel voices Elsa and sings Let It Go. Kristen Bell voices her sister Anna. What does a telescope mainly do to help us see faraway objects? Oh, it's collecting and focusing light. In Greek myth, what happened to anyone who looked directly at Medusa? They turned to stone. Minigame, quick, can you get this one? Which of these movie characters was made almost entirely from clay, brought to life frame by frame? Yes, it's Gromit! Why does the Leaning Tower of Pisa lean? Yep, it's soft, uneven ground. What usually causes a tsunami out in the open ocean? An underwater earthquake! What are modern guitar strings usually made from? Steel or nylon? Cinnamon spice comes from what part of a tree? It's bark! The Sahara is Earth's biggest hot desert. Which continent is it on? Africa. How many players does each soccer team put on the field at kickoff? It's 11! A dolphin swims like a fish, but what kind of animal is it really? That's a mammal. Getting harder, focus up. How many colors are in a rainbow? Yes, 7. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. What does the name Big Ben actually refer to? That's the huge bell inside the tower. What was papyrus, used by ancient Egyptians for writing, actually made from? A river plant. Minigame, quick, can you get this one? A hot air balloon floats because the warm air inside is lighter than the cooler air outside. Yep, true. Whose printing press, built around 1440, made books cheap enough for ordinary people? It's Johannes Gutenberg. Gutenberg's press could copy pages fast, instead of writing every book out by hand. Why can owls turn their heads so far around? Extra neck bones. What part of the body do X-rays pass through easily, making it look dark on the image? That's soft tissue, like skin and muscle. What carved the Grand Canyon over millions of years? The Colorado River slowly cut through layers of rock over roughly 5 to 6 million years. Which ancient civilization built some of the very first sundials over 3,500 years ago? Yes, it's the Egyptians! Why have sailors relied on the North Star for centuries to find their way? It's staying almost fixed in the northern sky. Which metal, often used in coins and jewelry, is actually the best natural conductor of electricity? Silver. Silver conducts electricity and heat better than any other metal. Coffee beans are actually the pit found inside what? And it's a fruit. About how many times does a resting adult heart beat in one full day? About 100,000 times. Bonus question for the win. Why does a popcorn kernel pop when it's heated? Think you know it? Drop your answer in the comments below. About how many days does the Tour de France usually take to finish? About 3 weeks. What is a traditional violin bow's hair usually made from? Correct! It's horsehair. Mini game. Quick, can you get this one? Name this dish. Guacamole. Why do most donuts have a hole in the middle? So the dough cooks evenly all the way through. The hole lets heat reach the center. Saturn is famous for its bright rings. What are those rings mostly? Chunks of ice and rock. How many keys does a full-size piano have? Yes, it's 88, 52 white keys and 36 black ones. Why does chopping an onion so often make your eyes water? The gas that stings your eyes. Brace yourself, this is hard. Which of Columbus's 3 ships ran aground and was lost on his first voyage? The Santa Maria. Which planet has the fastest winds ever recorded in the solar system? Neptune. How long does sunlight take to reach Earth? 8 minutes. The ancient city of Petra is famous for buildings carved into what? Solid rock cliffs. Which instrument is nicknamed the King of Instruments? The King of Instruments. Mini game. Quick, can you get this one? In which one of these sports is there no clock? You play until someone wins. Tennis. No clock. You play until you win. Roughly how much did a full suit of knight's armor weigh? About 20 to 25 kilograms, like a heavy backpack. A full suit weighed about as much as a loaded hiking backpack. About how long does it take the International Space Station to circle the Earth once? Oh, it's about 90 minutes. What actually causes the holes in Swiss cheese? Bubbles made by bacteria. Why doesn't your stomach digest itself with its own strong acid? That's a thick layer of mucus protecting the stomach wall. Why is a marathon exactly 26.2 miles long? The 1908 London course was stretched to finish by the Royal Box. The word salary comes from the Latin word for what, since Roman soldiers were partly paid in? Salt. What is the Great Red Spot, the famous marking on Jupiter? Yes, it's a giant storm that's raged for over a century. Why were the QWERTY keyboard letters arranged the way they are? To stop the mechanical keys from jamming. Before modern materials, whose skin was traditionally stretched to make drumheads? It's a goat's! Besides painting, what else was Leonardo da Vinci famous for? Inventing and engineering designs. Da Vinci sketched flying machines. Which US region is nicknamed Tornado Alley for its frequent twisters? Correct! It's the Central Great Plains. Minigame. Quick, can you get this one? Unscramble this sport. Hockey. Can you really see the Great Wall of China from space with your naked eye? No, it's far too narrow to see unaided. Why is the computer mouse called a mouse? It's the tail-light cord. How many times does an average person blink in a whole day? That's around 20,000 times. Your eyes blink all day without you even noticing. Think you're a genius? Prove it. What color is the natural oily sweat that a hippo's skin produces? Reddish pink. About how many different smells can the human nose actually tell apart? Over 1 trillion. About how long can a sloth hold its breath while swimming underwater? It's about 40 minutes. About how many different ways can a Rubik's Cube be scrambled? Over 43 quintillion. How many hearts does an octopus have? Two pump blood to the gills and 1 to the rest of the body. It's bonus time! Besides laying eggs, what surprising, dangerous feature do male platypuses have? Think you know it? Drop your answer in the comments below. How many did you get right? Subscribe for more!